it's Moose here. Come along with us on our Walt Disney World adventure. Today is our first day or night, I suppose. We are taking a red-eye flight. The other times that we've gone, we left super early in the morning, but it's about a 5-hour flight from Southern California. So when we land, it's kind of too late to do a whole lot. So tonight we're trying something different. Our flight leaves at 9 o'clock. We land at, I believe, 2 o'clock in the morning California time, which is 5 o'clock in the morning Orlando time. And then we're going to kind of hit the ground running. We're going to check into the Boardwalk Hotel and either do a water park day or Epcot, or maybe both. Come along. One of the major perks of deciding to go out at night was that there really wasn't any traffic on the way to the airport. Yay! Airport was also not super busy, especially because San Diego is one that you cannot fly after 10 o'clock, and so all the flights have to leave beforehand. Even the security was absolutely empty. We walked right on through. The plus and the minus with this is that we were not stressed at all heading to the gate or going through security. It also meant we had a lot of time to be able to get food once we were in the terminal, but it also meant a lot of waiting around for the flight. Oh my gosh, check out what was in our fortune cookies from Panda Express. As luck would have it, since we got to the airport super early, our flight was actually delayed by about a half an hour, but it's still saying that we're gonna arrive on time. But it's finally our turn and we are off. We did not pay the extra fee to pick our seats, but luckily they did seat us all together.
We're on the flight and hoping that we're gonna sleep the whole time.
Make this make sense? Even though we left like a half an hour late, we still landed about an hour early. I was afraid that we would have a hard time getting a ride that early in the morning, but we didn't. It was really fast. The ride was there in about 10 minutes. Pro tip, choose Lyft, not Uber. They are cheaper. Not surprisingly, the Boardwalk Resort was pretty much empty. There were like 2 people waiting out front trying to get a ride to the airport because they must have been leaving early, but other than that, it was absolutely empty. I had never been here to the Boardwalk Hotel before. I didn't know what to expect. Love the chandelier that greets you as you come in. I also think this is really fun. They've got like a miniature replica of a carousel. I like how the seating is done, and I like the colors that they picked. I immediately feel like I am staying on an actual boardwalk. As you enter into the main lobby, it is just massive. Look at how tall these ceilings are. They've got really nice paintings and mirrors. These chandeliers are huge. And they've got quite a bit of seating here. It's a little bit, I was gonna say more formal, I don't know, beach formal, beach casual, I don't know what you wanna call it. But I love all of the boardwalk beach themes that they have. Unfortunately, our room was not ready when we arrived, but we are able to check in our luggage with the bellhop for free. They'll hold it as we explore the hotel and just kind of hang out. We didn't sleep much on the plane, so I think we're actually gonna go try to find a nice lounge chair to take a little nap in and maybe watch the sunrise. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that the room is ready earlier than 4 o'clock, because I believe 4 o'clock is the normal check-in. And we've had really good luck in the past when we stayed at deluxe resorts. We walked around and took advantage of there being no people out this early in the morning. This is the pool, which incidentally we were so excited to swim at, but actually never made it there. We also found a lovely patio area with wonderful chairs, and I don't know if anybody else fell asleep, but I did. Nobody else liked sleeping in a chair, so we went and found some lounges by the pool because it was now open, but then they sent us a text and let us know our room was ready. This is so pretty. Oh, and look, the pictures on the wall is super fun. The colors that it's painted are really pretty and subtle. I like the headboards. It's got a nice chair for sitting on over there. It's got an amazing couch. Do you guys know? Is it a pull-out couch? Yeah, I think so. It's a pull-out couch. Oh, there's so much glare. Mickey and Minnie walking on the boardwalk. And then we've got Goofy juggling on his unicycle on the boardwalk. And this does have a balcony. If I can open it. It has a balcony even if I can't open it, but... Oh, I love the balcony. You can see, I think that's a swan and dolphin. And this is kind of fun, over the trees. That's Tower of Terror. That's how close we are to Hollywood Studios. And then if we look to the left, this was not, they were not running a minute ago, but that's the Skyliners. I think Epcot's over there somewhere. So Hollywood Studios is right there on our right, or right across here. And then I think Epcot's kind of right behind us. And then for reference, this is the main lobby entrance. So this is kind of nice. We're up on the 5th floor, which is as high as you can go. This is the top floor of the hotel. So it's nice. If we were lower, I don't know if we'd be able to super see the tower. Tower of Terror. And then down below, which is kind of far down below, but look at how pretty the flowers are. And then the view coming back from the balcony is this. And the bathroom is super nice. Got the hand soaps, the body lotions, a nice mirror this way. Hi. And then, ooh, full length mirror on this door. So you've got the full length mirror on this door, as well as the full length mirrors over here on the closet door. So you kind of got a 360 view of yourself. And then it's got the toilet and the shower. I was hoping it was gonna be a rain head shower. It's not, but it is a nice shower. And it's also got a bathtub to it. All right, AD was too shy to show you. He is 6'2", almost 6'3", and he fits on it. Barely, but he fits on the pull-out couch. In fact, this was his bed of choice. He said that it's so soft and comfy, it's his favorite spot. This is slightly future moves, and I do have to add a couple things about this room. First of all, this is actually really funny because you can use it as a spotlight to whoever you're sleeping in the bed with. That's fun. But also, I realized that they've got quite a few outlets, but the outlets underneath the TV are not working right. I can get the two, I don't know what they're called, where you just plug it into the wall. That seems to be working. But when I try to use the one with the butt, I left my iPad charged in all afternoon. It didn't charge at all, like not at all. I just think there's two dead plugs over here. And over here next to the bed, there's only the one, because the other one's plugging in the Hey Disney. And so, oh, who says there's one on that side? But just interesting to note that not all the plugs in here are working right. But now, back to you right now, Moose. What a difference a little bit of time made. I really wanted to make it for early entry, but all these yahoos went back to the room or went into the room and fell asleep. So it is now 8:50. So we missed early entry, or we will have missed early entry by the time we get into Epcot, but we are going to make it for rope drop. So we did miss the boat that's heading over there, but I think the boat is actually slower to get there, although it does look bougie and kind of fun. So now we are headed down the boardwalk into Epcot, and I'm going to time how long it takes to get here. It is 8:49 right now. So it looks like some of the shops are starting to open up. Ooh, boardwalk ice cream looks nice. I don't think that's even open yet. No, it's not. It's not open until 3 o'clock. It says, although it says on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, it opens at noon. That's kind of interesting. Here's Cake Bake Shop Bakery. Yes, it's a $22 cake. All right, here it goes. I'm going to turn this off while we walk, but I'll check in and tell you how long it took. Alrighty, lad, I'm going to turn it back on just because it's pretty. So they've got kind of this gazebo over here. And if you look across this way, you might take a picture up close of it because there's kids on it. But there's a couple different like swings over there in the sand, like bench swings. So adults could sit on them, kids could sit on them. Although that looks like it's across the way, so that's probably actually a totally different resort. But I feel like it'd be really easy to walk over there. That's actually probably Yacht Club. Now we are going to head across the bridge. They're going to cross the way right there. That's the Skyliner, and that's where the entrance into Epcot is. We are not quite there yet, but it has been 4 minutes. That's it. Now we're going to come across this bridge. We're going to turn right, and we're going to be pretty much there. This entrance is going to take us right into the France Pavilion. There's the boat drop-off. I don't know if you can see where the boat drop-off is, but it's right there. And we are almost to the entrance. Okay. I'm betting they close these gates at night. But legit, this is the entrance to Epcot. That is, it took me a second because I was a little bit turned around. This is France. So straight ahead right there, that is France. The little Eiffel Tower sneaking up over the tower of the Skyliner. Here's the Skyliner. This is the entrance to Epcot. It is 8:54. Technically, park is not even officially open yet. So I have to take that back. We did make it for early entry, but only like 6 minutes. So I don't even know if that counts. But we did make a rope drop. And now that the sun is up, it is quite warm. Our plan was to test track or go to Guardians, but we got here a little bit late. So I think we are going to... Oh, it's Mickey ears out of flowers. I think we are going to rope drop Ratatouille so that we don't completely waste a rope drop. So I'm going to come right over this bridge and go into France. Oh, I'm so excited. We came to Flower and Garden a couple years ago, and I have been dying to go back. Trash pamphlet. And here we are. We're at the Flower and Garden Festival. Here's our little guide with Spike the bee. And he didn't want to walk to the strollers, but I guess we're going to walk to the strollers. Oh, our first topiaries. It's Lumiere and Cogsworth. They are so cute. We didn't pick up a map, but we're going to have to look for Spike the bee too. Apparently, we really needed to take advantage of that early entry because we are here now and the sign said 40 minutes. I don't know if it's really going to take that long or not. Let's see. It's 9:02. We made it inside. This ride's kind of fun in the line because you start out big and then as the line progresses, you get small and you turn into a rat. Now we're inside of the rooftops and there's the snow sign. Eh bien, vous ne pouviez pas mieux trouver. Tout le monde sait que le meilleur cuisinier du monde se dégage ici à Epcot. Et ce soir, Rémi, le plus grand cuisinier de la capitale, s'apprête à vous concocter une petite merveille. Tout le monde peut cuisiner, mais personne ne cuisine comme Rémi. It's 9:26. We're about to climb on Ratatouille. This line was not bad at all, and I really don't think there's any lighting lane that we're competing with right now. What's wrong with the meal? That moose does not hate a meal. This is fun.
Too simple. What? Hey, wait, that's it!
Oh, that got hot. Oh, I think we're in the oven. Were we in the oven?
No, you're in the stove.
Go, go!
Just around the corner! Ya, ojalá yo por acá. À bientôt et bon appétit. Et Mino. For you, right this way. You are always welcome at Bistro Shady Heavy. Over.
I am happy with that choice. I think we made the right choice. It is now 9:35, and we've done ratatouille. Oh, wow. The sign still says 35 minutes, but there is legit nobody in line now. That line is so short now. We are not going to wait for her, but Sleeping Beauty is meeting right behind us. This is at the entrance to France. We are now going to head around and go back to kind of our original plan was, and we are headed towards the Guardians. So when we came out of France, we came left. We're just backtracking exactly where we came in. This will take us around to London and eventually to the Guardians. We made it over the bridge. We're back where we started, but this time we're going into London. This has one of my absolute favorite foods at Epcot, and that is the fish and chips. They are absolutely delicious, and they are very, very shareable. Here, there's the Rose and Crown, and I spy our next topiary. It's Captain Hook. Pretty sure that sword is real. That's not made of flowers. And Peter Pan. It looks so cool. And of course, the croc is waiting for Captain Hook. As we walk by, this is also a rabbit. And Piglet and Eeyore are here. Look at how cute Eeyore and Piglet are. And Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Andy's right. Tigger looks like he's on steroids. So cute. Winnie the Pooh looks like he just ate a whole bunch of honey too. From London or England, you end up in Canada. Doesn't look like much of the Canada stuff is open quite yet. Moving right along. And actually, I think I said that at the right time because here we are moving right along. It is Miss Piggy and Kermit. Hi, Kermit. Hi, we're coming up here to the fork in the road. We're going to go right or we're going to go left. We're going to go left because this will take us over by where Test Track and Guardians are. Here's Goofy. He's just sitting here smiling. We're also going to see the Encanto topiaries. This is one of my absolute favorite movies. Oh my gosh, Mirabelle's hair looks so cool. Closer. Legit, what is that made out of? It's gotta be some kind of a vine. But it almost looks like Play-Doh or something. Wow, that's really cool. Like Lisa's dress is all made out of flowers. It's all made out of flowers, but it's really cool. And all of them are made out of different flowers on this topiary. It's the Lion King. Rafiki's holding out baby Simba. The detail on these is so neat. Simba has a gecko on his chest. Not Simba, that's Nala. That's so fun.
Actually, it was saying baby Simba that, but that's probably actually Simba and Nala's baby, the circle of life. Going into Journey into Imagination with Figment, I really, really, really wish that they'd fix this right up and add stuff back in. This is one of my absolute favorites, but even without it being all fixed up and fancy, I still love Journey into the Imagination with Figment. Not just because there's never a line.
That doesn't make
All
any sense.
aboard!
Welcome, welcome, welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing.
This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Go!
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour!
What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello!
Who is this?
It's fake. Wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Stella, if you would please read line 3.
With M-I-G-N-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination.
This is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
Of course, Doc, the nose knows. One awful whiff can send you reeling.
Open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking! That's the best idea you've had all day!
Creation, right at the start.
There's also a meet and greet with Figment over here.
That's actually really cool if you sit and take a look at it, because it goes up. The waterfall, that fountain that does not go down, it goes up. That's a tremendous amount of water pressure they're putting in there. That's really cool. My goodness. The butterfly garden. And Andrew found Spike. I love Spike the bee. Got the butterflies in here. It's my dream to have a butterfly garden someday. Okay. So many. It's also are all kind of some of my favorite flowers. They're literally butterflies everywhere. Oh my goodness. Wow, he's flapping his wings so quickly. Wow. A lot of butterflies at the top. We're now in line for Living with the Land, and it's saying that it's 15 minutes. We'll see. It's 10:32. I have a confession to make. I have never actually seen Living with the Land. I've seen pieces of the Living with the Land, but when we've come the last 2 times and we went on this, I was super crazy tired, and I got on the boat and I immediately fell asleep and woke up at the end. So today is the day I'm going to stay awake, I think. Although we did that red eye tonight and I only slept for like an hour on the plane and like a half an hour on that chair on the at the boardwalk. So we'll see. Instantly, Soarin' is down today. Not down, but they just switched it over to Soarin' over America. And so they're doing like a soft opening, and I believe it's for like cast members. It's probably for pass holders, so it's not for anybody. I'm not super worried about seeing Soarin'. It is open the very last day we're here, but again, I'm not worried about seeing it because we do get that at California Adventure, and it's exactly the same. So if we get to see it, cool, and if not, I'll see when I get home. All right, it's 10:46. We were not in line for very long. And now we are getting on Living with the Land. Today's the day. I'm going to stay awake today. I think. I just had some coke. It should help.
It's kind of cool how it's got like the dark ride elements in the beginning before you go to see actual plants.
Have had one of the most profound effects: the need to produce food for a growing world. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet.
Directly in front of Living with the Land, I don't know what I guess it's just called the Land Pavilion, is this Donald Duck topiary. He's also topiary. He's also got a ton of butterflies around him too. All these flowers are absolutely, just astounding. I would love to know what these planters look like when the topiaries and the Flower and Garden Festival are over. I've only come for this. This is now the second time we've gotten to come for this. And we got to come on a big family reunion. But we came, I didn't film anything because I just wanted to enjoy being with my family because it was my big extended family. And incidentally, a little plug, we had 30 of us and it was amazing to be here and it was perfect. But I didn't film anything and it was in January and it was really, really cold. So I don't remember anything super being planted. Just, I don't know. I'm sure there was. I just don't remember it. He's such a good boy. Pluto might be one of my favorites. We skipped Finding Nemo for right now because it is pretty long. It's a long line. I think it said it was like 25 minutes, and I know it's going to be walk on later. And I feel like it is time to go thank the Phoenicians. So we are headed over to that big Epcot ball. This line was not walk in as we'd hoped, and we have garden grill reservations.
At 11:50 and it's 11:20 right now, so that would be cutting it a little bit close and we don't want to miss it. Incidentally, if you don't get your reservations ahead of time, you can still be okay. We actually got our reservations for that restaurant as we were riding the Living with the Land ride.
But we have just enough time to jet into Club Cool and try some of these drinks from other countries. These drinks are free.
I like the Royal. It says it's from the Philippines. This is the Viva from Russia. I did put it in though. This is my one that was the Royal, so I don't know if they'll change the taste slightly. That one just basically tastes like cucumber Sprite. It's not bad. This is the smart one from China. It's pretty good too. Definitely the Royal though is my favorite so far. There are a ton of topiaries right up here at the front. Here's the Figment topiary. And we are going to head back and eat now at Living with the Land. We really haven't eaten anything. We had some snacks on the plane, but that's all we've eaten today. When we got in the parks, the food booths weren't really open yet. That's fun. Oh my goodness, I might have found my favorite. Thumper and Bambi. Oh my goodness, and Flower. And I love the way that they're just hidden in the flower. These big topiaries of Mickey, Pluto, and Minnie. They have like photo pass set up and it's making it kind of hard to take pictures. We got Phineas and Ferb. We made it back to Living with the Land. We're going to go in and eat. I am going to make a separate video out of this so that it isn't like the world's longest video. So make sure you check it out when I get that edited. I'll link it below. It is a character buffet and it's all you care to enjoy, but they bring the food to your table, which is kind of nice. And it's on a rotating platform that goes really slowly as you go around the restaurant. Oh, I don't know how I missed these on the way in. They've got Huey, Dewey, and Louie in front of the sunflower. I cannot get enough of the flower garden. I just absolutely adore it. I just got outvoted. So the tired ones that were falling asleep in the mashed potatoes want to go back to the boardwalk, which is fair because we did pay to be at the boardwalk and it's nice and close. So, and this was kind of our bonus day because of the red eye, because this wasn't one that we actually factored into our plan, so to speak. So AD is like, if you stay in the park, which is what I wanted to do, it's like, I'm going to have major FOMO, so I'm not even going to be able to go back and sleep. So I've decided that I'm going to go back to the boardwalk because I did, in fact, want some resort days, and tomorrow is an epic day. Literally epic day. Make sure you watch that. I'll link that as well. No, it's not epic. It's Universal. Just kidding. We are doing epic, though. And so I know that's not going to be a resort day because we're going to be at Universal. So I've decided that I shall, in fact, go back to the hotel so that AG doesn't have to have FOMO. But I think my compromise is that I'm currently not tired. Like I was the only one not falling asleep at the table. I think I'm going to go check out the pool. But we will resume this tonight because it's going to just be a brief little break. I missed her on the way in. It's Tinkerbell. Yes. So there's all these little fairy houses around here too. They're so fun. All of them are different. Is this one Tinkerbell's? Because she's supposed to be the Tinker. And that one's got the metal roof. Yeah, they're kind of amazing. They're each different. And then that one back there. Look at how funny her wings are. This one is the lizard's house. Can you see the lizard on there? Let me know if you see the lizard in here. Or now you can zoom. It's doing the little lizard thing. That's fun with like the door. First I thought that the big thing outside was a bear. Doesn't that kind of look like a bear's face? Another little one back there. This is really fun.
You're never going to guess what I found as I stepped outside those Epcot gates headed back to the boardwalk. AD didn't want to miss out on anything I was doing at Epcot. However, he didn't say that I could not take the ferry back to the resort.
If we had to wait longer than we waited, I definitely wouldn't take this. We only waited 6 minutes and we thought it would be fun to take the boat back, but it's definitely shorter to walk, and we haven't even gotten the boat yet. I just already know it's shorter to walk. But when we asked the guest members, they're like, oh yeah, it's about 6 minutes away, and they said it stopped at, do you remember where it stopped? Boardwalk. It stops Boardwalk, I think Swan and Dolphin and Yacht Club. Yacht and Beach Club and Boardwalk. I think Swan and Dolphin. I don't remember now. Maybe it'll be on this side when I go back to edit this. But they said that Boardwalk is the first drop off. So the fact that it was only going to be a 6 minute wait and Boardwalk was the first drop off, we were like, why not? There is indoor seating, but the outdoor is covered. There's just this one bench at the back. And I like being outside. And if you're going to be a yacht or sailboat person, you might as well sit in the back, right? And be outside. Hi, we're back. I'm waving goodbye, but you can't see. Yeah, you can. I might edit that out. See you later, little boat.
It's like when we went around the boat in London.
Yes, this is like when we're on the boat to London. Oh, should we make it more like the boat to London? From here, you can see France. We are leaving France. Wait, look, we liked your boat so much that we took the boat in Epcot too. That might be all we see this whole time. And over here is the London Bridge. Actually, you can't even see London from here. This is the pathway that we walked down here when we got here this morning. Oh, there's some lovely little shady spots to sit on. Looks like you can walk in the front too. We didn't walk in the front. I wonder where the front goes. I don't know. Bye, Epcot. That is the bridge that we walked over. There's a back side of the bridge that we walked over. So had we walked, we would have just come up here, taken that bridge down, and voila, there's the boardwalk. Oh, we didn't do that. Oh, but this shows us Yacht and Beach Club with their swings on the sand. And I wonder how hot those are to sit in right now. There's their boat, that's their water slide into the pool.
See if they had hammocks.
Oh, we should have. This morning, Mace was saying, I don't know how much you'll be able to hear because the motor is very loud. We should have gone over there to see if there were hammocks that we could have slept in. Here's the dance hall. Oh, it's a nightclub? I was going to say, do you think they really have dances in there? Yeah, so this is decidedly longer to take the boat back. But it's not a bad little ride. And it's still on the sign that it's 20 minutes in between boats.
It's longer to take the boats, depending on how fast you walk.
That's true. So, anyhow, that's like, but I didn't think it was horrible. With the way it started to
Well,
look,
yes, but
it's
if you're
fine.
a slow walker, then that walk's gonna be slow.
This is also, we kind of got nice. I don't know exactly where all the rooms are here, but I'm going to guess all of those are rooms over there too. But we are in that main lobby, and we're on the side closest to Epcot. Ooh, AD's really going to have FOMO now because as we parked the boat, guess what I just saw? Just got back from our 7-hour cruise. Had I walked back, this would not have been a problem, but now that I have not walked back, and since I think I'm the only one out of the group that's not tired, we're going to go to the Screen Door General Store. Waiting for this at Epcot was fine because it was covered. Right here, it's brutal. I'm gonna get the backs of people because I don't want to get the fronts of people. But that's the line to get on the boat headed back to Epcot. It's gonna have, I believe, 2 stops before it gets to Epcot. But this would be. Oh, you think it's next stop? Oh, they don't get. No, because they get here because they've still got to drop off the people at the other 2, and the people on the boardwalk just got on.
It probably depends. They must do big circles.
Yeah, I think they just do one big giant loop. I don't know how long the whole loop takes though, because obviously we didn't just do it.
Because sometimes you would maybe be the first, because they maybe come back
I don't think so. I think it always goes the same way. It's just gonna go around the loop of the lake, I think. But
maybe that's even why Benny and Andrew thought it was stupid.
oh, maybe because they probably took it going there, and they were like, "This took forever." But yeah, I just totally interrupted myself. But you're not gonna want it right now though, because it's really glary. We'll do it later. But oh, I like their Walt Disney World shirts. Those are cute. But I was going to say that if you were waiting in this too at Epcot, that would be brutal because that sun is blowing right down on you. It is not covered at all. And it could be potentially 20 minutes. Oh, this is not what I thought I thought this was going to be like souvenirs. I came in and saw this and I was like, what is this? Got like the little bakery. They got slushies. Those sound really good. They got, this is actually what we needed because we need sunscreen. We got all these things. If you forget it, we purposely didn't bring our sunscreen because I didn't want to have to check a bag. But now we're getting to what I thought the store was going to be, which is this stuff. So you walk in, it's bakery, such as, oh no. And the oh no is because, oh yes. Look at that back. Oh my gosh. This isn't even like a want. Here, spin out of the way. This is a need. Oh my goodness.
Because the DVC stuff has like ovens.
That's true. This is more generic stuff. I wanted to see if they were going to have. Do they have a shirt? I didn't see it. Oh, we're going to have to go back and look. This is fun. Oh, look at these. These are kind of cute. Yeah, we do not have that in California. You know these aren't new because I remember seeing these last time and I kind of wished I'd bought them. No, I do not have that either. I like these ones. This is also Walt Disney World specific. Does it have anything on the back? Yes, it's got all 4 parks. That's fun. And here is their bag. I love that all of their hotels does have anything on the back. They have their own merchandise. Oh, it's got Mickey and Minnie on there. Does it have any other characters? I think it's just Mickey and Minnie. I'm pretty dang sure this is probably not new, but this one has a pink version of this. I think Chris and I like the blue version a little bit better, and I like ours. You just noticed the boardwalk games. You probably have to pay for them, and they're not banned tonight. But yeah, they're probably at night when people are coming back from the parks all day. No, I don't think we have anything like this either. Granted, at 95 degrees, I don't really want to buy it today, but that's kind of fun. My only complaint with this, and it's not really a complaint, but because they put it on the stripe, which I like, the characters are really kind of tiny. But it's a very fun shirt. And here is the t-shirt version of it. I like it on the t-shirt too, but I really like it on that polo shirt. I guess not a polo though. It's just a hoodie minus the hood. Yeah. Okay. I just didn't go around the board, but here's the rest of their boardwalk stuff. So they've got their nicer button-down polo. And this is cute. If you're into Disney but not feeling Disney, definitely this. The only thing that even gives Disney away is right there where it says Disney's Boardwalk. They've also got these ears too. I think I like the other ears better, but this is fun and it totally matches the backpack.
Look how cute that is.
How did we miss so much? Because we stopped at the first one and we didn't make it here.
We walked around.
So this is their ornament. We started collecting ornaments at the different hotels. That's really pretty. That's fun too. It's just the hotel. But I love the one on the carousel.
It's not metal though. I don't.
We've got a cup. Good thing this is not one of the metal tumblers or it would be coming home with me. I don't like the plastic ones as much. I like the ones that keep your drinks really cold. And then we've got one more sweatshirt. That's all this one said. There's nothing else on the entire rest of this sweatshirt. And we get the boardwalk theme. That's fun too. That matches the ornament. There's also a towel. And then they've got a shirt for the Abracadabra Bar. Magician's Lounge, disappearing nightly, vanishing libations, and standing ovations. This is the Magician's Lounge. That's a really fun shirt. This again is one that is Disney, but I don't think this one says Disney on it at all. I can't see it at least. Okay, this is going to be more generic because I'm sure this is all around the park, but that's a fun candle. Their candles are expensive though. I think they're like $50, at least that's what they are at Disneyland. Oh, this is actually cheaper. It's $35, but that's still a lot.
Oh, and this one.
Who's thinks there might be another store, but I'm not going to look for it right now. Really, what I was interested in was what they had that was resort specific. That's one thing that they're starting to do a little bit of in Anaheim, but still not a lot. Every single hotel that we've been to at Walt Disney World has their own line of merchandise. We've started collecting them because they're absolutely adorable. And it's a really fun way to remember your vacations, whether it's ornaments for the tree, which we've definitely gotten, whether it's the ears, which we've also definitely gotten, or a shirt. I think mainly what we've gotten, pins. We haven't done as many pins, but we do have one. But we've done the ears and the Christmas ornaments, and they're such a fun way just to remember your vacation.
Okay, I just noticed something, and so I must have been super tired when we weren't here the first time because I didn't even notice. Okay, this might be my favorite thing in the entire room. Look at the curtains. Like, that's amazing. They've got the silhouettes: Pluto, Donald, Mickey, Minnie. Oh, that's so fun. They're missing Goofy though. Okay, I knew I should not go back to the room, but I got sort of guilt-fied into it. Sure enough, it is now 6 o'clock, and we are just now getting to the entrance again of Epcot. So we're back on the Eyes on the Prize. When we looked at the wait times in the room, it looked like they were pretty low, so I hope that they are. I just really did that sign for that little boat ride that we took. It looks like it goes to Hollywood Studios as well. No wonder it takes 20 minutes for it to come back. We have spawned up towards the front of the park. And here's a big Moana topiary. I think that Moana looks really, really good and her hair looks really good. And now we must continue this way to thank the Phoenicians, which is probably why I went back to the room and slept for those 2 hours, because I had not thanked the Phoenicians earlier. So their payback was, haha, you will miss 2 hours of the park time. Alrighty, we were rewarded with a walk-on line for Spaceship Earth. Basically, once you get inside the ball itself, you are basically on the ride. So whatever that line is outside is pretty much what the line is.
Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins.
I like that's AD at dinner.
1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press.
Spewing air today became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic.
look at us diving right in. I look so cute.
You really do, and I look so awful.
Jesus is like, I don't want to be here. You look like you're the frozen version of Walt Disney.
Kind of.
That's the beginning of her end. I really like that ride. It's kind of simple, kind of slow. I was kind of tired. I think one of the biggest problems with that ride is that the way they load you, it loads pretty quickly, and you have to be able to get on and off that ride decently quick. So, and it's a moving platform as you get on and off. And I think because of that, there must have been people that were having a hard time getting in or off or needed a little bit of extra help, which is fine. Like, I'm totally cool with that. But it takes a little bit once you get in the ride because it stops a lot. And some of the times it stopped for a decent amount of time. But I realized after going back to the hotel and sleeping that I am so tired. So I actually fell asleep for a minute in that ride. I didn't miss anything because it was just when the ride just stopped, and then I got my little quick power nap.
The trek is saying 55 minutes. I don't know if it's going to take that long or not. I have not ridden this since they redid it.
This line doesn't look terrible, but I don't really know lines at Walt Disney World like I know Disneyland.
We made it through the line mostly. It's been 60 minutes according to my timer. The line next to us is single rider. I don't know how fast that goes, but I'm going to guess decently fast. I'm really curious to see what this ride is like. I have been on it in the past. You don't design your car anymore like you used to, but I've heard it's fun. AD was saying he thinks it goes 70 miles per hour at some points. I'm not sure. In my mind, I'm picturing it like the Radiator Springs Racers ride minus the dark ride beforehand. So I'm excited to see how this is. But yeah, so far it's been 60 minutes. So that was a little bit longer than the posted wait time. But as we were standing in line, we did check the posted wait times, and they had moved it up to 70. But this line hasn't been absolutely terrible. This is one, though, that with the lightning lane, it totally and completely depends on what the cast member does with the lightning lane, how fast you get on. When you come off the ride, it feels like you're at a car show, which I'm okay with. I'm actually super grateful that GM still sponsors the ride. And then it spits us out in the Test Track gift shop. Oh, these are cute, the Disney Racer cars. These are different ones than we have, I think. Are they the same? I don't know. Huh. But then they've got their merch. This is kind of like the Coca-Cola store where it's General Motors. So we've got Chevy and Buick. Interesting. Be curious to know how many shirts they sell, like Cadillac, Corvette. They must sell some because it's here. Because you really want a Corvette. Oh, they've got Legos in here too. That's kind of fun. So we ended up waiting 60 minutes. I think I already said that. There was a person in the car next to us that had gone single rider because that's what they'll do. They'll fill it up. The single rider, and he said that he waited 25. So single rider's definitely shorter. This reminded me a lot of Radiator Springs Racers because it's on the same kind of track. And it does start out kind of like a dark ride in the beginning. There were aspects of it that I didn't like because, I don't know if you could see it in the back, but it just went by. Because they kept the same track that they had before. So there's things like the brake check that I felt like kind of were unnecessary now. But I'm sure it would have been really expensive for them to completely overhaul. I don't think you can see them in the background, but you can probably hear them because they're racing by. It's interesting to me. I like it though. I like the redesign. It's a fun ride. Even going through like the beginning part is cool, and then right before you race is cool. I'm sure there's videos on the internet about it. I didn't film anything. I don't know if I would have gotten in trouble if I would have or not, but it's not worth risking me losing my phone for the ride, so I just didn't bring it out. But it's interesting to me because they clock you at going 65 miles per hour. I don't know how fast Radiator Springs Racers goes, but when you're on the right, 65 miles per hour feels so incredibly fast, which is only funny because like you go 65 miles per hour like on a daily basis on the freeway and it doesn't feel that fast. So I don't know what the difference is. But it was fun. It didn't feel like it was a boring line, and you could tell when they changed out different cast members because some cast members would let more lightning lane in than other cast members. And so there'd be times that we definitely sat and times that we definitely moved. But all in all, it didn't seem like that bad of a line. I'd probably do it again. but I don't know if I'd wait in that long of a line again to go on it or not. We came out and I found a Stitch. And this led us straight to Mission Space, which is a ride that I foil not ride. Look at Stitch. He's so cute. I thought that everybody wanted to go on Mission Space. But, oh, the monorail just went by. I've got my thing facing the wrong way, though. Here, I'll go like this. Monorail! Like the monorail. I thought they were ready to go on Mission Space, but they're not here. I kind of think they maybe went to Guardians, so I'll go there. I stopped to see Stitch, and they did not. It is really windy tonight. The sun was really hot when it was out, but now it's not that hot. I just found another topiary. Ka-chow! Okay, tomato is one of my absolute favorites. Whenever I see anything tomato, I have to buy it. There's tomato and Lightning McQueen. They're so fun. There's so many topiaries. The time has come. We are going to go on Guardians of the Galaxy Breakout. It says 70 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and time this line too. It looks like it's coming out the door, so based on my very limited experience, I'm going to guess that it probably is going to be about 70 minutes. This might end up being our last ride of the night. Ooh, the ball is out on. I think it is so pretty at night. Now, this said 70 minutes, and that is long. But they have this queue set up to be incredibly long. So I feel maybe 70 minutes is a win. This was the one this morning that we opted not to do around Rope Drop because it was already 60 minutes because we figured it was going to stay about the same amount all day. And we were right. It has stayed around between 60 minutes and 70 minutes all day. We are in the pre-show room right now. Granted, we still have a tiny bit more before we get on the ride, but it's only been 24 minutes and it was posted as being a 70-minute wait. This line was actually not terrible. We moved continually and we never ever had to stop. So my guess is there weren't a ton of people in the lightning lane, but I can't confirm that for sure.
I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, commander of the Nova Corps.
And with Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, sadly, our day at Epcot has come to an end. We're not quite one midnight done yet because we are going to go eat dinner at Beaches and Cream. I will link that down below. That will also be a separate video. But thank you so much for coming along with me today in Epcot. I know we did not get around the world. That will be a separate video. But I feel like we did kind of okay. And for our very last topiary of the night, we just found Groot.